Orgasm is an orgasm, right? Not quite. Today we are diving into something that's not only fascinating but incredibly eye-opening. The 3 levels of orgasm: body, mind and spirit. These different levels don't just affect how you feel during intimacy, but also how you feel afterward. Now, here's the cool part. These levels aren't set in stone, but are interconnected, so it's not like you're stuck in just one level. But depending on where your focus is, you will find yourself experiencing a body, mind or spirit level orgasm. The difference comes down to the intensity of pleasure and the depth of the energetic connection, both with yourself and your partner. Trust me, this video will help you to see sexual intimacy in a whole new light. But before we dive into this topic, it's important to realize that sex isn't the superficial act we have been led to believe. It's a powerful divine practice that can trigger profound spiritual growth. Yet, the lies surrounding it and the lack of the right information keep us disconnected from our true selves, holding back our spiritual evolution. If this sparks your curiosity, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss this transformative magic that could pleasurably elevate your whole life. And lastly, if this video resonates with you, please be kind and give it a like to support the channel. And now, let's dive in. Let's start with the most basic level, the body. This is where the orgasm is purely physical, which actually translates to ejaculation, which is not technically a true orgasm. Sure, the body releases, but does it really elevate your mood? Not so much. Ever had that feeling after sex where, instead of feeling fulfilled or uplifted, you feel a bit empty or frustrated? That's a sign of being stuck in the body level. It's like the intimacy was more about a compulsive and mechanical release, but less about enjoyment, connection or deeper fulfillment. Now, let's take it up a notch. When the mind is involved, things get better. At this level, your body and mind are working together. The orgasmic energy starts in your body and builds up in your mind, making the experience more enjoyable. However, this is also where that sabotaging inner chatter of your ego can kick in and actually reduce the overall pleasure. If your mind is active and thinking about things during intimacy, like whether you are doing it right, how you look, or even wondering what to do next, you are probably at the mind level. It feels good, no doubt, but it's not that deep, long-lasting bliss we are aiming for. However, often it is during the peak moment when you briefly enter a state of spiritual, no-mind pleasure, leading us to the next spiritually orgasmic level. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Let's talk about spirit level orgasms. This is the ultimate and transcendental level. At this level, your body is engaged, but the mind is quiet, and you enter a state that feels deeply meditative as you lose track of time and the sense of your ego. As you reach a no-mind state, your body moves almost like on its own, and sex becomes a trance-like experience, energetically intense and deeply pleasurable. It's not just physical pleasure anymore, but the deeply fulfilling, even life-changing experience of full presence and awareness in the moment that can leave you feeling euphorically empowered. This is the real power of orgasmic sex, experiencing a deep, sacred connection with yourself, your partner, and the universe. Now, let's dive into why orgasms, especially when experienced fully on the highest level, are so much more than just pleasure. They come with a bunch of amazing benefits that impact our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. At its best, sex is all about holistic transformation and healing. Let's start with the emotional benefits. When you experience an orgasm, it acts like a reset for your emotional brain, helping you build deeper bonds, trust, and connection with your partner. It's a great way to release pent-up feelings and ease anxiety, leaving you with a refreshing sense of inner clarity. As all that mental chatter fades away, you can enjoy a better presence in your daily life, which often translates into increased overall happiness. Now, let's dive into the benefits of hormones released during orgasms, like dopamine and serotonin. Dopamine is your brain's feel-good hormone, boosting your pleasure and motivation, while serotonin is all about keeping you happy and balanced. Together, they can really enhance your mental clarity and help you to stay in high vibes. And here is where it gets even more interesting. When that orgasmic energy hits your brain, it also releases endorphins and oxytocin, the famous love hormones. Oxytocin not only helps you bond emotionally, but also promotes relaxation, making you feel more peaceful in your daily life. Meanwhile, endorphins help to ease discomfort and bring along a pleasurable wave of euphoria. So, orgasms aren't just about pleasure, they are also linked to better bodily health, improved mental functioning, and even a longer life. It turns out that sex is nature's way of enhancing our minds, bodies, and spiritual energies, all while rewarding us with blissfully satisfying pleasure. But here's the thing, this isn't new information. Ancient spiritual wisdom has long recognized these physical and emotional benefits of sexual intimacy. For centuries, it has been understood that spiritual sex has the power not only to transform our entire being, but also expand our consciousness. And now we can add the final layer, the most profound benefits of experiencing orgasms on a spiritual level, which allows us to transcend the physical, creating an experience that brings us closer to something divine. They can shift your energy, helping you to feel more aligned and spiritually connected. Plus, they foster a sense of unity with your partner, deepening your emotional bond and elevating your shared energy into a truly sacred, higher form of true love. And so, the energetic benefits of spiritually fulfilling orgasms extend into your daily life and help you feel more at ease with the world around you. Imagine starting each day with the feeling of deep fulfillment and energetic inspiration. That's what regularly connecting to the spiritual bliss can do. So, there you have it, the 3 levels of orgasm: body, mind, and spirit. Recognizing where you are can help elevate your intimate moments into deeper, more meaningful experiences. Let's quickly summarize all of them. Body-level orgasms are about physical release, but can leave you feeling empty and unsatisfied. Mind-level orgasms are more fulfilling, but may still lack that lasting and more profound impact. And spirit-level orgasms, they are the ultimate. They fill you with long-lasting love, connection, and joy that can elevate your entire life. Now, the question is, are you ready to take your intimate experiences to the next level? By focusing on the spiritual aspects of sex and treating intimacy as sacred, you can unlock a deeper and more powerful energetic connection, not only with your partner, but also with your higher self. It's all about blending the physical with the spiritual, bringing a touch of blissful heaven to your earthly body. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and explore the related videos for more insights on deeply intimate spiritual life. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to share any questions, personal experiences, or insights you have on this topic. Finally, as always, thank you for watching. Enjoy the magic of your love and life, and I'll see you in the next video.